It started like any ordinary day in New Mexico, but by the afternoon, the streets were rivers. Cars were floating, and a house, yes, a real house, was swept away like driftwood. 3 people are dead, hundreds more are displaced, and the terrifying truth is, no one saw it coming. This is a story of how one town got swallowed by a flash flood, and why it could happen to you next. Tuesday started calm, but radar told another story. A wall of moisture surged from the Pacific and slammed into southern New Mexico. By 3 p.m., over 3 inches of rain had fallen. Flash flood alerts lit up phones. But for many, it was already too late. This wasn't just rain, it was a nightmare. In Ruidoso, the Rio Ruidoso River exploded. It left its banks and devoured entire neighborhoods. People had to flee on foot. Others climbed rooftops. Rescue boats launched through what used to be streets. One entire house was caught on camera, torn from its foundation and swept away. This wasn't an accident. This was a breakdown of nature and warning systems. 3 people lost their lives, a child, a veteran, and a retired teacher. Their stories will never be forgotten. These aren't just numbers, they're families. Their futures, gone in minutes. Over 300 rescue workers sprang into action. Firefighters, helicopters, even local fishermen with boats. They pulled children from submerged cars. They carried elderly neighbors through floodwaters. They saved lives and risked their own. One rescuer said, "This is worse than war, because it's home." The floodwaters finally receded, but the destruction was massive. Roads are split, homes gutted, power knocked out for thousands, sewage systems contaminated. Families are sleeping in gyms, cars, and shelters. Some have no idea if their homes are still standing. Drop in the comments for the victims. So, what caused this? Experts say the climate is shifting. New Mexico is seeing stronger storms, heavier rains, and faster floods. This used to be a once-in-a-century event. Now it could happen every summer. Has extreme weather changed your town? Comment your story. Governor Grisham declared a state of emergency. National Guard troops deployed. Federal funds unlocked. But residents are asking, why weren't we warned? Why did the system fail? These questions must be answered, because next time it might be worse. This disaster teaches US one thing: we can't stop the rain, but we can be ready. Build smarter, warn faster, prepare better, because today it was New Mexico. Tomorrow it could be your neighborhood, so stay alert, make a plan, and never think it can't happen to you. Like, comment, and share this video to spread awareness. Tell us, how has the weather changed where you live? Stay safe, stay strong, stay informed.